The struggles of the HVAC company, the HVAC business. If you've wanted to own an HVAC company and be the business owner and operator, maybe not the owner, but the operator, I'm going to talk to you about the struggles of the HVAC business. I'm going to talk about how you have to be able to juggle really good. You have to be able to control your emotions really good. And if you don't, then the company is going to wear you down. It's going to stress you out. It's going to cause you anxiety. It's going to really ruin your life if you let it. And I'm going to talk about some of the struggles that I face and how I have to control my emotions and how I have to juggle. I have estimates that have to be done for my employees, co-workers, to have something to do. And if I don't do the estimates, they don't have work. And then I have service work. There are service calls that come in and people have equipment that breaks down, and it may be equipment that you sold, and you need to be able to be there to fix that equipment. So estimates, service calls. If you sell a unit to someone, you should offer a maintenance plan. And that maintenance plan should be every once a year or twice a year, whatever you prefer, whatever you offer the customer. But you need to be able to be there to clean that equipment. And if you sell hundreds of equipment every year for 10 years, you have thousands of units out there, and you need to clean those units once a year, twice a year, and you need people to be able to help you do that. And those people need to be competent enough to know what you would want, know how you would want that unit cleaned. So you really need to train those people. And something that I have to do during the summer is I have to be able to have enough jobs sold that my employees have something to do. And then during the week, I need to be able to handle that service work, and I need to be able to handle the service and cleans. And what I constantly hear, because of lack of help and, well, just not enough people and not enough time during the day, not enough of me, is, when are you going to come bid my job? When are you going to come give me an estimate? Hey, I need something to do. We just finished this job. And those two things, I can't do anything because I'm so busy. I've already got so much from the day before, from the week before, that I'm having to do. And I have to be okay with the fact that I need to find something for them to do. I need to be able to do that estimate. I got to do that service work. So for me, since I don't have enough people, I have to take and do one thing at a time. I have to stop doing estimates so I can do service work. I can't go to my job today, even though it needs to be wired, it's ready to be fired up. I can't go to that new construction job, even though I sold it. I can't go there because I've got to do service work because people don't have air and it's 95 degrees. And we can't do these cleanings. And I hear people say, we had a contract with you, but we had to call you because you didn't call us. Why? Because we were so busy. We weren't able to get that October service and clean done, that September, that August, whatever we scheduled it for. And this is what you're dealing with on a constant basis if you are trying to run an HVAC business, if you are trying to operate it successfully and you're building that business and you're getting a bunch of employees, a bunch of customers. So we stopped doing estimates during the summer when it's really, really hot. I've sold enough work. And then if my employees don't have anything to do, then I have to backtrack. And I have customers that have called me a month ago or 2 months ago, and I'm calling all those customers that one day. I'm calling a sheet with 20 people, 30 people. I'm calling every one of them. Hey, do you still need HVAC? Do you still need that duct system? I would like to come take a look. I'm free. Let's put you on the schedule. I'll call all of them. I'll set them all up, and then I'll do all those estimates. And sometimes we're not doing any estimates during the summer, and in fall, I go check out that sheet, how many people I've got, and then I call them all. And then I get them all, and within a week, I've done all those estimates. Within a few days, I've done all those estimates. And then they've got another 2 or 3 months worth of work. And that's how it works sometimes. That's how it works for us. And during the summertime, because we want to take care of our regular customers, every day my secretaries are told not to take new work, and they're telling 5-10 people every day during the really, really hot times, I'm sorry, we can't do your business. I'm sorry, we're only taking regular customers right now because we need to get to our regular customers. We promised them we would get to them. So we're going to do that. I'm not going to get all these new customers with all these new problems because it takes time. When you go to a customer's house and you go charge up their equipment, they may need a new thermostat. They may need to have their ductwork redone. They may not have a pan underneath their unit. It's in the ceiling on the top floor. And since you charged it, it may freeze up when it loses refrigerant again. You really need to find that leak. You need to schedule a leak check. So this is what you're dealing with. And controlling your emotions is something that a lot of people have a hard time doing. They let the stress get to them. I've done it. And it will ruin your life. And when you get home, if you got a family, you take it out on your family because you can't say nothing. You can't take it out on your employees. You can't take it out on your customers. I've let it get to me to where I've said something rude to a customer. I haven't done that much at all, but I've done it once or twice. And I've been rude to my coworkers, and I haven't done that much, but I've done it once or twice. And I don't want to be that way at all. Normally I'm laid back, and I'm actually, most people, they'll tell you that they're a different person when they're not at work. But the HVAC business is really, really busy, and there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot of responsibility, and there's a lot that needs to be scheduled. And people, they want their system cleaned. They want to make sure it's cleaned, and if you can't clean it, then really they tried to get it cleaned by you, so they feel like that it's really your fault. You should have cleaned it, and if you didn't clean it, then you're the reason that their unit broke down, right? So you got to be able to handle the work. I don't want to discourage you from owning an HVAC company or operating one. I don't want to discourage you, but I want you to understand it's tough. One thing about HVAC is you will always stay in shape, especially if you have a good, diet, you eat good food, fruits and vegetables. Then you'll always stay in good shape because it's fast paced. I'm on the road. I live on the road. I drive 3,000 or 4,000 miles every month. And I can easily put 40,000 miles on a vehicle every year. No problem. So 5 years, that's really vehicle. 5 years, I need to get another vehicle. So I hope this gives you some insight. I don't want you to be stressed. I don't want you to have anxiety. I don't want you to, do something out of stress and depression. It can cause it, but I don't want you to do something bad because you couldn't handle it. You cannot let people get you stressed because you're going to hear it a lot. I hear it all the time. Hey, we really would like for you to, when can you get to us? I have people message me on the phone all the time that, hey, can you give me a call? Can you give me a call, please? Or they'll call me. It's weekend. It's at nighttime. It's during the week. It's all the time. I'm trying to work and they're calling me. You got to be able to handle that. And sometimes it's not for everybody, but I believe everybody should take the opportunity to run their own business so that they know how it is. So this is the struggles of the HVAC business. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have a business, what's hard for you, what's easy for you, what have you done to make sure that you can handle the customers and take care of your business and be successful with your business. Let me know what it is. What's your strategy? What's your method? Mine is, if I can't go to an estimate, give them a call. Hey, we can't get there. If you can't get to a service and clean, make sure you call them. Hey, we're just trying to take care of people without air right now. They'll understand. But tell them you do care and you do want to be there and you're going to be there, but it's just going to have to be postponed for a little bit. It's tough, man. It's really tough. And the secretaries, from the secretaries to the install, everybody has a hard job and they all are, they all have stress and they're all trying to do their best and handle their emotions. The business owner, they absorb it all. And it's the hardest position. It is the hardest position, because think about the installers. You give them their job, they go to their job, and they're there to do that one job. And you don't bother them and go, hey, I want you to think about this job and this job. It's one job at a time. You know, if you're smart, that's the way you do it. For the technicians, your job is just go out and take your calls as they're dispatched, and go to each call and figure out what they need and send in the information to order the part. Secretaries call distributors, they order parts. When the parts come in, you stop doing service work for that day, you go put on some parts. Secretaries, man, they have to talk to every customer. They have to hear all these customers, and you know, they have to tell them, hey, we're not taking you right now, we can't take new customers. And they have to deal with all those customers. Customers, they want a time. The customers, they're asking the secretaries, can I get a time when they're going to be here? And the secretaries can't tell them. Office staff cannot give a time. They don't know. We're so backed up, they don't know. So this is, I'm giving you the experience right now. I want you to understand, it is not for everybody. It is tough. You have got to be tough. You got to have thick skin. You got to be able to control your emotions. And that's why you got to focus on the good and enjoy your day. Me, I enjoy learning. I really enjoy doing these videos, and that's what keeps me going. So thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep teaching you as much as I possibly can. I hope you enjoyed this video on the struggles of the HVAC business. You've been watching HVAC Tips for Technicians. I'm Tad, and I'll keep you cool if you let me.